I think I've been wrong. No, I know I've been wrong about some things I've said on this channel. I had an experience today that was amazing. I'm going to talk about it, and I need to apologize to some people today. So in today's video, you're not going to find any ride-along, no tips and tricks. You're not going to find anything like that, no rants. But I need to keep it a buck with y'all. I need to keep it real because something happened today, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Welcome back to Mr.BetonYou. Man, the hair is crazy. I need to get a beard trimmed. Your boy's looking a mess, but it's okay. Today is Thursday. It's 3 o'clock. I'm done for the day. It's been a good day. Had some caterings, and I was doing DoorDash in between like I do, and I had a $6 order come in. This is the payout here. $1 tip. It's all good. I bought, I think it was 5 or 6 items I had to get for the guy. Now, before I tell you the story, let me go back a couple of weeks. I delivered to this gentleman. This was my 3rd time. It's always Walgreens. It's always a couple of items, and it's always $6 or $7. The first time I delivered to him, his name is Roger. First time I delivered to him, no tip. I drop it off. I have to go up elevators, put it to his door. He opens the door. He's in a wheelchair, older man. He asked me if I could put it, like, he opens the door. Can I put it in the doorway? Absolutely. Have a great day. Turn around, elevator, 0.00. And I was like, man, it is what it is. About a week later, get another order. This time he tipped $2. I'm like, oh, now he tipped? It's kind of odd. Same scenario. Opens the door. He's in a wheelchair. How you doing? Good to see you again, sir. Yes, how are you? How are you? Thank you. Can you put it right here? Absolutely. Have a great day. $2 tip. I'm like, didn't tip the first time, tip the second time. I'm cool with it. Paid, you know, it is what it is. Today, I get an order. $6. A couple of miles. Drop it off. Or I accept it and I see where it's going. I'm like, I know where this, I see the apartment. I'm like, this is my man. This is the 3rd time now in like 2 weeks. Drop it off. $1 tip. But what happened today that was different is what's kind of fascinating and made my whole day. Once again, this is an older gentleman in a wheelchair by himself. Opens the door. How you doing? Good to see you again. How are you today, young man? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Can you put the bags right there? Absolutely. I said, you got any? I opened the door to a conversation. I said, you got any plans today? Do anything fun? No, I'm going to sit around and watch some TV. That's what I do. That's what I do. It's like, what do you like to watch? And we started a conversation. I'm standing in the doorway, not in his place. And we're talking, conversating. What shows he likes to watch. How long you been here? Do you like living here? Do you use DoorDash a lot? We're just talking. I'm asking questions. He's asking me questions. Do you got a family? How long you been doing DoorDash? Do you like it? 30 minutes I talked to this gentleman. 30 minutes. He tipped me $1. And I didn't even care. He didn't tip me the first time. On this channel, I talk about miserable clowns that don't tip and this and that, and I go in on them. And I believe that. This man is not miserable. He didn't tip me the first time. He tipped me 2 times after, and I have no idea. Maybe he orders every day. I don't know. But I've had him 3 times in about the last 2 weeks. And I spent 30 minutes with this man talking to him about life. And it gave me a little bit of perspective. So when I first delivered to that guy, this is somebody else's food. I didn't know if he tipped or not. And I talk about no tip, no trip. I believe it, but I don't know if this young lady tipped. It's $6. Just going a couple of miles. Whatever, I'm going to do it on the way home. I don't know if she tipped or not. Here it is right here. Look, $6. I have no idea. Is she miserable if she didn't? Probably, most are. But my man Roger's not. He didn't tip that first time. And I could have been like, and I just didn't think about it because at the time it was like, whatever. This guy, he's in a wheelchair. He's home alone. After talking and spending 30 minutes with this man, I realized this guy's just sitting at home ordering stuff and doesn't understand how the app works. Or maybe he doesn't have the money. But the time I spent with him, I know that meant something to him. It meant more to me. And he don't know that. But I know it meant something to him because he don't have interactions with people like often. And I'm out here in the world, we're out here in the world interacting with hundreds of people a day sometimes. Having great interactions on YouTube and going into live chats and meeting people and doing things and spending time with my kid and my girl and my friends and my family. I'm blessed, man. I have so much more than I even need and so much more than other people have. And sometimes I look and feel like an idiot when I'm talking about miserable clowns. And there are miserable clowns out here, but this Roger's not one of them. And I put Roger in that pool with the other miserable clowns in my mind when he didn't tip me the first time. And some would say, well, he only tipped you $1, Pedro. Do you know how happy and grateful I am that I was in the proximity to get that order and then do it and then drop it off and then talk to this man for 30 minutes? Roger's not miserable. All people that don't tip aren't miserable. There are a small percentage that they're good people. They just, for whatever reason, tip one day, don't tip the next day, can afford it, not afford it, don't know what the apps are really about. He just didn't, after talking to him, he just wasn't really aware of how it all worked and how the money goes and what we make and who's delivering it. But then he found out, after talking to him today, he's like, oh, I saw you that second time, and I saw you again today, and it's like, now he understands a little bit. But that's not the point. The point is, Roger's not miserable. And not all people that don't tip are clowns are miserable. And I know that's, some of y'all are like, oh, your jaw hit the floor. I can't have that thought right now after talking and meeting this man. 99.9% of y'all that don't tip, I'm going to say that. Roger's my man. He ain't miserable. And if he doesn't decide to tip next week and I'm in that area, I will gladly deliver him whatever Roger needs. And that might be shocking all to y'all. And Roger's probably a one-off. But as much as I talk about the clowns and the miserable people and what they do and why they don't do it and this and that, Roger gave me some perspective today. And I was happy to welcome it into my life. I just want to share that message with y'all today. So as I drop off my last order of the day, yes, it matters if somebody tips you. Please, don't twist this video and Pedro's telling us to take no tip orders and do $2 runs. No. We need to provide for our families, and the only way you can do that is if there's a tip attached most of the time. But my point is, it's just a little bit of perspective I got. And when I see Roger again, because I probably will, especially now I'm doing some caterings, it takes me to downtown area around that time when he orders, it seems like. I didn't ask him today, and I thought about it. I'll run an errand for this dude, for this gentleman, if he needs something. I'm willing to save him some money. Hey, once a week, you need me to do some shopping for you, man? How can we set this up? So I know these DoorDash apps be costing a lot of money. Every Wednesday, you need me to pick you up some things, man? Hit my line up. I'll do your shopping for you, figure out how to pay me for it, and I'll bring it to you. Don't worry, let's save you some money. That's how Roger gave me some knowledge today, and I won't even share all that with y'all because that's between him and I. But what an amazing conversation, what an amazing man. And sometimes I need to be humbled. Sometimes all of us need to be humbled. And I am so, you know what? My uncle passed away a couple of months ago, and he was alone when that happened. This man's alone. Sometimes I and we talk about such insignificant things on these channels, on YouTube, and on these videos, and that's okay. It's our life. Sometimes you run into somebody, you don't know how impactful they might be in that day for you and make you think a little bit differently. So shout out to all the customers out there that do tip, that do take care of us, that appreciate us. Keep doing that. We need that. Shout out to all the drivers that are making money. Shout out to the ones that aren't, because I know it's a struggle. But we're struggling, other people are struggling. Point of the video. Not all people that don't tip are miserable. Roger didn't tip me the first time, and this man is not miserable at all. Now, he's tipped me twice since, but the point is, I was wrong, and I can admit when I'm wrong. I can admit that. I can admit that. Y'all have a great day. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.